Hey guys, it's Megan. I just wanted to kind of touch base with you guys and make a video and just kind of let you guys know where I'm at right now with essential oils and with my health and stuff, and share with you guys just some products. But I'm only going to share about peppermint today because there's just so many different benefits to oils that I'd be here all day talking about each one, so I'll just do one at a time and just keep posting. I started about a year and a half ago. It was June 2016, and I was very, very unhealthy at that point in my life. I had two different forms of anxiety that I was diagnosed with, and I was on couple different medications and they were just starting not to work. I was feeling horrible, so I decided that I wanted to just do this naturally, get off my medication, and I decided I was going to start by exercising. So I started doing yoga because that's what I was reading helps with anxiety the most. So I went to an essential oils yoga class taught by my cousin at the time, and that was the life-changing moment right there. If I hadn't gone to that class, I don't know where I'd be right now. Definitely in a lot not as good a place at all. So I got to sample a lot of the oils. She applied the oils during the class, had a diffuser running, and I just felt like this different kind of relax that I'd never felt before. I just felt amazing after the class. So I did talk to her about it, and we got together, and I decided right then I was going to buy the enrollment kit. I got the Home Essentials one that comes with a diffuser, because that's your key right there. Like you've got to have a diffuser, and now mine is always going night and day. I used to get 4 colds a year. I've got a son and a husband. My son will be 13 in January, so he's in school, bringing home all kinds of germs and stuff. So ever since we started having this diffuser going and using these products, we have not been sick at all. Like, not a sniffle, nothing, just healthy. So I decided then I was going to start to sell the oils because I just felt like other people needed to know about this, and it was such an amazing product. I just couldn't keep it to myself. So and it's easy too because they kind of sell themselves. You don't need to be pushy. You don't need to go at people. That's what I was turned off about with certain things that I've done in the past, is being pushy, and I don't like that. So I decided then I just wanted to get as many diffusers into other people's homes as I could. So that's why I started doing the monthly giveaways and including diffusers in most of them, and certain things that I found that really benefit me a lot, like wild orange and deep blue rub. I try to continue putting those in all of my giveaways. But yeah, I ended up going from 160 pounds down to 110. I just, started caring about what I put into my body at that point. It just changes your whole perspective on everything once you start taking these oils. Also, I thought today we talk about some of the uses of peppermint. I can't really, it would take me all day just to really kind of talk about peppermint, so I'm going to just try to summarize as best I can. Peppermint comes in a couple different forms. This is a Peppermint Touch. It's already diluted with fraction coconut oil. So you can use this on babies if, for instance, they have a fever, or kids. You can just rub it kind of on their forehead or the bottoms of their feet, and it'll cool them down. Avoid the eye area. If you ever get anything in the eye, you just want to use a fractionated coconut oil to take the sting away. just because sometimes that can happen. If you ever have any sort of sensitivity, you never have a reaction because they're hypoallergenic, all of the oils, but some people find, oh, it's getting a little too warm for me, so you just apply a little fractionated coconut oil, and if you don't have that, just any sort of, like olive oil, vegetable oil, anything like that, not water, nothing that would just makes it worse. So anyway, you can take these a few different ways. You can inhale through the diffuser. Right now I've got this one, peppermint and wild orange, going in my diffuser right now. I find that one just provides me with a lot more energy. The studies have shown that it is an energy boosting combination, anything citrus and mint. A lot of schools actually will diffuse things like peppermint and cedarwood because like if your child has ADHD, for example, cedarwood oil tends to calm that down. A lot of people have gone off their medication. I actually know a couple of people who have gone completely off their ADHD medications just from starting the essential oils. With the peppermint helps with attention span, energy, things like that, so that you can just give yourself that boost that you need. And I find these two together, it smells amazing, and it's kind of like an energy bomb. But like most people say, it's kind of, this bottle here is kind of like all your medicines that you need in one. It's like your Advil and your Tylenol all in one bottle. If you get headaches, you can either use this or the fractionated one. Apply it to the sides of your temple and the back of your neck. Ever since I started using just my diffuser, I haven't gotten headaches anymore, but I used to get them, and I used to use medication, and they never worked. I'd take medication, and I never felt like I took anything at all. So I put this on the sides of my temples and the back of my neck, and it was like this cooling sensation that's hard to explain, but you kind of have to feel it to know what I mean. You gotta use them to really know what I'm talking about. But it was like this relieving sensation that just took it right away, and it was just like amazing how well that worked. But yeah, another thing, there's been over, I think, 1,200 studies done about essential oils, peppermint specifically, and how it helps with fighting digestive issues. So if you have things like IBS or heartburn or anything like that, Crohn's, colitis, stuff like that, there's this product, and there's a product called Digest Zen, and I've seen both work. With people that I've spoken to, I've given them a glass of it. They immediately felt relief. One girl was so happy about how well she felt after taking it. She bought an entire enrollment kit. I didn't even think she'd do that. I would have been totally happy if she just had bought the bottle, but she just made that life-changing decision then that she was gonna do that. If you do consume the peppermint, make sure that it is CPTG essential oil. So if you're at home and you think, oh, I have peppermint already, I have it in my cupboard, I got it from grocery store or whatever, you want to check that and see if it is a certified pure therapeutic grade oil, because if it's not, and it says something on it like do not ingest, then you would want to, I recommend just getting rid of it, because those kind of essential oils are filled with synthetics. So even though you're not ingesting it, you think you're fine. If you just inhale it, it's still getting into your body. It's still getting into your bloodstream and everything. And so I would just recommend getting rid of it, because it's been linked to things like kidney failure and liver failure. And then I get people messaging me wanting to know, because they read all these articles about not ingesting the oils, but it's totally different with these types of oils. These have been around since the Egyptian era, like essential oils in general. It's nothing new. It's just a healthy alternative, and you're completely safe as long as you take it the way that it's, like the way that it's described. So this one's just 1 drop, because 1 drop of this is 27 cups of peppermint tea in 1 drop. So yeah, if you have any nausea, anything like that, you can rub it on your stomach, take it internally, and it helps you to feel better almost immediately. And if you wanted to purchase a bottle of peppermint, you can get retail. It's $27.33, and through wholesale it's $20.50, which is what I pay as a member. And yeah, so basically how the membership works is you can pay. You don't have to sell. Like, you can just pay a fee of $35 and have a membership. Kind of like a Costco membership is the best way I can think to describe it. And then after that, you get the same discount as me. You would get points back, same as me. You just can't sell anything. Also, there's also the option of buying a wellness advocate kit, so that you can, if you were interested in getting just a bunch of oils and a diffuser and everything to just help you get started, and then you can make the decision down the road if that's something that you want. But I'm going to leave all that information down below in the comments, and if you have any questions about the peppermint, I'd love to just chat about it, because there's so much more stuff that I just haven't even really had the time to go through. But yeah, we'll chat about it in the comments, and just let me know any questions that you have. Okay, thanks. Bye.